Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to go and start the game for today's brand new live summon event in the Crew 2. This theme summon that brings out from the agency as the same part of the theme summon as eponymous sub update that is released in May 2021. As the second part of the conclusion for the penultimate in Season 13 of the live summon will be followed up by the rerun of Open Days will be coming up to be on the state schedule on June 28, 2023 before at the end of the month. It's week number 7 after finishing from week number 6 of Competizione. We got some good best event is now all together to have racing, skills, and stunt events on 6 events and skills all together. Just to have 3 restricted vehicles are now yet to be featured. To have 2 returning vehicles is now coming back is the Volkswagen Combi 21 Winter Bus High School Edition, and creators Taka Angel Ice Hunter is now available as part of the bundle event. Along with the BMW i8 Roadster is now being placed as well to have a 3 event on the vehicle restriction. Just to have other 3 events is now being placed on no restriction, and the combo event for the Alpha Grand Prix discipline will go and take round 1 from the game to see how one AGP race car to go for having a stunt performance to see how it works perfectly. But after all, I got everything to be all set up and perfectly to be on the progress as we're about to be entered to be on week number 7 for a brand new theme summon until week number 8 will be coming up and get closer at the end of episode 2 from season 8 of the US Speed Tour next at Motorflix Arena. 5 events in 2 types that brings out to have a normal and endurance to feel the speed, and we're about to go at it to have the best theme summon to go for the exact element from the agency to be on the same title. So better get ready folks, I got everything all set up, and just to have a main priority to have a 4 card collection that relate to season 2 in episode 2 the game. This is gonna get so pretty excited out there because racing and stunt events is gonna have to be much more proud to be competitive awesome. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Now it is time to get ready to go and start the live summit event. Let the game begin. Fantastico for having a recap from Competizione to get the Serpenti Edizione on the Alfa Romeo 4C. Just to have 1 Italian Nitro on the rare vanity is going to be quite good to be collected. And even of course to have a follow-up catch-up is now being updated to be stay well dependent on the Platinum in 4,595th place in 1,268,467 points. Just to have some more followers and more parts to be on the HAP set, and we're about to be entered on the 7th week as we're about to be forward to have 1 more event before the next update will be coming up soon to be on the date schedule on July 5th. Just to have next 4 rewards is now putting up to have a purple Earthbreaker tire on the Epic Vanity. But I can't wait to collect some more vanities in about a few more months until Motorfest will be coming up soon in September 14. So here we have 6 events and 3 skills are now currently to have the main current objectives to have all kinds of racing, skills, and stunt is now being related to the game. So I hope I have to be choosing which one of skills am I have to go with. Gonna have to choose which is which, 2 land based and water based to be on Asylum, Escape, and Speed Trap. So let's go to Roswell for having a first part of the road car drivable to be on an Escape. Just to have 1 best Alpha Grand Prix discipline, we'll have to get down and do the same method to have a different whole new perspective to have some brand new Alpha Grand Prix vehicle as the eponymous update. But good thing for only 4 Alpha Grand Prix cars, but except one of them is now being brand new as well. Just hang on one moment.
Why should you
Just gonna have to kick it up onto the Nitro for only 1 short temporarity. But don't worry, I'll have to cover up to have this part of the progress will have to be on the coming up soon. Okay, just gonna keep it up like that. Not good to be at least. Maybe choose that starting position. Alright, now go on discipline and choose Alpha Grand Prix Bugles. So, I maybe keep wearing with a Spirit Racing outfit that brings out to have a perfect recommendation to go for having a skill number 1 attempt. Just to have using with a Proto Concept Spirit Racing 2023 is now going maximum in 1076 horsepower. So, as I'm wearing with a Spirit Racing competition to be labeled as a USB Tour next, just to have one best purpose to be go with a Proto Concept Spirit Racing 2023 is now maximum in 340 per level that brings out to have 1076 horsepower to go amp up onto the top speed 267 miles per hour. So I'm about to go first and try out with a brand new AGB car to be going much more precisely to be speed up. Hang on, just give me a moment. Just the need to have my rehearsal act to go for take number 2. So, as I'm always wearing with a spare. Sorry about that, folks. I'm just having trouble getting too much distraction. So let me try this again. So, as I'm wearing with a Spirit Racing next outfit, just to have one attempt preparation to go with a Proto Concept Spirit Racing 2023 will be at the ready. Just to have a good perfect 340 per level is all I need to go faster and do that main approach ever since like every part of the Deem Summon to be on the same location. Let's turn the engine on. Rotors are about to be going spinning around. Let's put that baby to the test. Spark with the nitro and go rolling start faster to be in the main intertwine. Gonna have to make my best to go drive away, speed it up, and go forward to have that main asphalt to be stay on the track. Well, by trying out with new AGB cars as part of the USB Tour Next is now going very excellent to see how the test will be made to do it. Just like all the other AGB cars, including with the KTM Expo R in the same different edition. But not to mention because I can still use it to choose any kinds of AGB cars whenever I want. Sorry about that, folks. Just let me start over because this is going to be all day just like all the previous content video after I just took a live stream. That just made my sloppy moment. How ridiculous of me that I just made my speech to go low speech. I just gonna have to get my act together to be as a YouTuber. Alright, let's try this again and give me take 5 to be put up on the set. Gonna have to shape up more and just gonna have to keep a good as new to be on the Spirit Racing Proto Concept. So there we go. Let's try this again and get my rehearsal to be act up a bit. So, as always wearing with a Spirit Racing next outfit, just to have one best recommend Alpha Grand Prix race car to go with a brand new. So I'm about to go with a Proto Concept Spirit Racing 2023 with a per level on 340 will be put up and go with the Escape in Roswell to see how it works perfectly. Just like all the other previous AGB cars, including the new ones, is now put up to be part for the update. Just to have eponymous as well. So let's turn the engine on. Rotors on the rear check. Acceleration check. Active wing spoiler is now going well check. So here I come. Let's amp up and go test it for a whole new challenge. Alright, this is gonna get a little bit tough out there. Just to keep a good exact distance and go for having some main speed of the purpose. So you see folks, trying out with new Alpha Grand Prix cars is still very brand new to the opportunity. Just to have main purpose to see how the skills will be made to do it. Just gonna to try it out and see how you can handle to be raced up onto the surface of the asphalt. Now all I have to do is gonna keep a good line and keep a good clear on the traffic. Okay, nitrous is all being depleted out. Take some time to recharge. Gonna shake away from the red zone. Gonna have to go down and do the same method all over again. Okay, looks like up to 6,000. 84 yards. That'll be a good one. One skill check. 100,000 point is now going confirmed, added up with 117,814 points. That's a good wrap on escape. Now let's go to speed trap on skill 2 to be at the meteor crater to be on the main part to go drag racing. Just to have one preparation to have main purposes before skipping into the next part of the clip. So now choosing any different route to go for any part of the curved road, or go by the opposite to have a main straightaway to be on the main approach. So I know the drill. Just gonna have to let all the players to go first and let it pass. I had to stop right here and let the proto speed racing concept is now going to be having a break for a moment. Go on drag race. Grab my Corvette C7 Stingray where the UDRS INS Protect is now going preparation at the go. Double check just to be as always in case of a nitro chemist to go extended onto the main high speed boost. So let's give it a go and no contact on the straightaway this time. That's a good top speed. Average 374.1 miles is now checked and well done. That's 2 skills complete. Just go preparational and going all the way to be on the main purpose as you already been expert to go at it. So now on to skill 3. Let's go and head on over to Grand Canyon. Take place and go on the river to have powerboat to be doing a slalom is now doing auto switch vehicle to go at the ready. Let's see some good skills and swim on to the big shallow of waters. But by the way folks, if anything else might be going quicker to go in, just to have jet sprint is now going much more fine suitable to be on the main preparation at the get-go. But it might be going a bit speed, but a lighter will be doing much more faster to go much more advantage. Pretty heavier to be on the main comparison like the powerboat is doing much more increase of better horsepower. So gonna have to keep a good watchful eye on the clock. Missed by a skill and looks like that makes 20,011 points. Let's see the outcome result to see how it turns out to be a bit clumsy on attempt number 1. Almost close enough, but 150,000 point added with 515 is very good. Now it comes in to do the hard part. Just like that, and keep a good smooth pave tactics to be going on the water. Okay, keep a good sail position to go all out on the right. Slow and steady. Keep a good rudder to be going amp up. And finish line cleared to have a good line position to go for having a big U-turn. 22,000 is now going to be updated by 25 points. There we go. 152,902 points is all cleared on skill 3. So now the skills is complete. Now go for the stunt or race. Just to have one best opportunity to see how the 3 lineup is going to have to go much more exactly to be well updated and go all the way towards the platinum in about 870,083 points to go up in top 11,000. So let's start out and do some racing on the second part to be on the lineup. So let's go Arch Park Trail to be on the air race discipline to be choosing any kinds of aircraft vehicle to do an air time attack. Just to have one best purpose that I'm about to go with is the Pilotus PC-21 or the HR-3 rocket. But by the way, any aircraft that doesn't matter that you're really gonna have to go with. But maybe I might gonna have to go with some best classic airplane is the 1949 North American P-51 Mustang Striga. Let's give it a good old-fashioned airplane to go spin around and do some extreme mode to be prep up and clear for takeoff. So here I come. Pilot Hyperion-Blue-GT is on the air.
It's all gonna be over real soon.
Gonna have to do some figures, but I know it's a bit heavier. Okay, so much so clear, but it might be quite very much more difficult to be quite giving it extra careful. Okay, that's good. Now go all the way on to the next checkpoint to have a same match. -1 second perfect. I know this is gonna get a bit crazy, you guys, just to have one event and do some stunt on the skies. Nice. Perfection and doing well expert as an air race wizard. Okay, 2 checkpoints on the nice. Gonna have to get a hold of myself because a bit heavier and handling is doing some more stunt to be well handled. Okay, here comes the next checkpoint to go under and over the bridge. That's the ticket. Safe and clear. Come on. Just going to keep that good handling to be stay on good motion. Okay, still in one piece. Okay, that's very nice. Perfection. Still got some good average performance to be flying in the air in 80%. Okay, keep that position clear. Okay, that's the ticket. Just gonna have to keep a good few checkpoints to be exact reminder until the finish line is almost there. Okay, not so bad after all. Okay, that's one event down. Record cleared by 2 minutes, 12.148 seconds to receive a legendary bundle. That's a good point to be well placed on 116,301 points. Now that's old-fashioned flying to be doing a 2-lap time attack on the skies in Arch Park Trail. Next up, going drifting is going to be a very best time out there to see how racing in the track is going to be take place in Dominion Forestburg number 6, Lakeside Motorsport Park. Well, speaking of which, because ever since we've been participate as part of the Dominion Forsberg update to be raced on over to be on the Dominion competition to see how it turns out to have all kinds of best cars on the drift discipline. However, a drift discipline that related to the Forsberg Racing Nissan 350C is now going to be put up for this part of today's video segment. So good thing putting up onto the perk level in 240 is now going maximum, adjusted, and even of course to have main grip is now going roadster to be on the main performance on 700 horsepower and top speed 192 miles per hour. So I'm about to try it out and go with number 64 driven by Chris Forsberg to have a 350C roadster along with some other cars led by himself. Gonna get ready. The skills, drifting, and Nissan all together to do one part of the stunt. Time to kick it up. Okay, same thing as before. Just gonna have to keep a good drifting skill to be stay on the track without any impact on the barrier. This is so pretty much more awesome out there to have that 350C roadster as part for doing a drift discipline. But good thing to have a very good exclusive as part of the Motor Pass content is now currently from the last update. Just to have last 2 updates ago along with Into the Storm and Blizzard Rush. The drifting, the tires, and even to have the chassis is now fully modified as a drift discipline. But this one does not include it to be exclusivable to be designed in livery editor. So look at it, you guys. I just beat Chris Forsberg's score. Just gonna go amp up and find a good skill to be doing some drifting to find a good line. Only down to 1 minute left. Gonna have to keep shape up and do some sliding skills to be well applied to go at it. Keep a good chain combo to go all out. 35 seconds left. Okay, keep a good handling to stay on track. Just to be well mastered and go well achieved.
Chicanes, bumps, and turns. You'll make it to the end.
Okay, it's not over yet. I still got a good upper hand advantage to go first and cleared on event number 2. Alright. One good clean drifting. Almost to be at 600,000 points to have a good applied outcome is now currently to be placed in 595,973 points for a whole new record. Not bad after all to have one good clean drift in part of the event. So very good to be impressive, by the way, and go up on the gold in rank 15,924 place to go up in platinum in about 209,054 points to go. So next up, street racing at the Cascade Scenic Tour for the BMW i8 Roadster will be set to be on the vehicle restriction on the feature presentation. So, still got a UDRS Insportec livery is still yet to be well placed, and adding up to have some set amenities is now going interstellar faster pace to be on the main purpose. Just to have to go maximum to add up with a Nitro Chemist is going at least to be on the same update, and yet of course, but I'll have to give it a go and do the different part of the environment condition as we're about to go to the west coast in the state of Washington near at Seattle. Can't wait to do stunt events after this, folks. This could be a best time and best of the show to go for a stuntastic entertainment. But in the meantime, countdown on the grid will have to do a different part of the theme summon is about to go for having a different perspective, but of course because it's June, that has all kinds of Christmas themed decorations is now coming yet to be around. Well, talk about Christmas in July, by the way, folks. So let's see how it turns out, because this race and a good normal condition without snow is yet to be coming around because it's summer. Summer all the time, and a best time to go relax and enjoy to be walking in the beach. Gonna have to stay focused and keep going. Well, I kinda think because this is definitely might be giving a good time to be celebrate Christmas in July. Well, it only takes a few months away in 2023 until December that as we're about to be stopped by. So I got first place in the lead. Just gonna keep a good exact lookout. Checkpoint all cleared. Okay, that's a good turn. Okay, good call. Now, during the part of the live stream video is still yet to be in progress, but I can still keep a good focus to keep on racing, stay clean, and do all kinds of best performance when I'm entered in the themed summit to be currently of this week. But I'm always gonna have to be here on every Monday because of my schedule is currently to be well changed along with the GTWS season on the Manufacturers Cup to be doing the last 2 rounds on Wednesdays and Saturday. Well, even perhaps I just went down to be finishing up on to the 4th round on Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup at Autopolis International Racing Course for the GR86 and Subaru BRCS. Well, exactly, I just barely made one reminder notice about the differences on the tire compound requirements to be doing a main mandatory strategy. Well, at least I just ended up on to 13th place. Pretty bummer, right? It was so very close and tried to shake away from all that crazy drama out there for the competition as I'm about to be set and go well proceed to be forward to be focusing on to the top 3 position. Well, even of course that is definitely might be having my minor mistake about the tire changes before doing the first part of the leg. Well, maybe next year in 2024 for the same season as I have to go better at this time. Gonna have to keep going speed up faster. The route is going much more natural clear for having a good bright and sunny day weather. Well, maybe I should probably have to do a debation to have this event that related to it for this part of the theme summit after this. Okay, keep going. Stop at 80% in the progression. Time is always on the rush. There goes one daily motor star complete. 1/4 mile distant on the drag run. %10 to go remaining. Here comes the next turn. Gonna stay on the asphalt, so I have to keep it up and go smooth, clean racing. Final stretch, here I come, and there it goes. One attempt cleared by 4 minutes and 20.213 seconds is now all clear. So there you go, folks. Looks like this could be a perfect gift, and exactly by 120,879 points is all clear. Well, I can't say this because the Cascade Scenic Tour is now currently to have a Christmas in July moment. So now, finishing up to be on the main checkmark to be going side by side to be all in order to be sidetracked by air race, drift, and street race discipline is now going cleared onto the second stage. Stage 3, let's go, stunt event to be doing monster truck, rallycross, and even of course to have a combo event for the Alpha Grand Prix discipline. Let's see some good skills and stunt performance because it's about to go crazier to be much more thrilled and excited to see how round 5 will be kick off and go for having a step-by-step by the direction is now currently to be well placed in order. As you can see folks, the Volkswagen Kombi High School Edition Monster Truck Edition 1966 is a very good best sample bus is now adding up and fully modified to be resembled as a classic school bus vehicle. But nice good set of wheels and a different set of rims by the way to go exactly to be maximum in 1610 horsepower with a top speed 141 miles per hour to be in 140 per level. So here comes the school bus. Let's give it a go and do some stunt of performance to go for round 5. We'll be at Yosemite at the west coast. Driver's ed time. Let's go to do some skills.
May the winner win! Show us action! The event is open!
Yeah! Looks like school class is in session, you guys. This monster truck is about to kick some good skills.
Stay with us.
Well, I cannot believe it. This is going to be my first time ever to try out with this giant-sized monster truck. Is now actually to be doing a good stunt of the show.
We got to duck.
So I have to be sure to get some Misty Flip.
Going in circles.
Oh yeah, this is going to be much more crazier to do some more stunts. Alright, gonna have to do some more tricks and skills. And the stop sign is about to be raised up.
Top notch.
Top notch indeed. Area checkpoint clear. Move up onto the next area. By the way, you guys, I know there might be a quickest way to go up for some increased score points as the time is still yet to be currently in progress. But after all, current main objective is complete. Let's proceed to the finish line and see how it goes to do a different matter of method as I'm about to come up with.
Brakes failed.
Okay, looks like the brakes failed. Stop sign is now being raised up.
Stay with us.
Okay, let's try this to do that different route. Going in, backflip.
Wings of an angel.
Double front flip is doing double check.
Still with us.
Okay, looks like River Trails is currently to push me in. Almost tried to have a good precision to see how the Volkswagen Semibus monster truck to do some crazy stunts to be pulled off. Alright, here it comes. Here comes the most misty flip of all time.
Donut.
Well, that could be an epic fail, that is. Still got enough time, so I have to keep a good watchful eye out in about 1 minute left as a reminder.
Top notch.
Time to kick it up and chew bubblegum on the high gear.
Best drift ever. Flawless jump.
Okay, that's a good short jump. Almost there to be at 50,000 points.
Stay
But
with us.
this is going to be much more impossible that you might gonna take a good look. 3.1 million points. This is crazier to see this. Well, not to mention that is, I'm not gonna have to be here in about 20 seconds because time is the essence that I'm not gonna have to be here. Come on.
Are you a
I know this is gonna have to take enough time. Almost there, and there it goes. Well, I can't say this because that could be giving an F- that you did not reach the finish line in time. Well, time for exam. Classes in session, and go for attempt number 2. Now, let's see how am I supposed to do this perfect event, to do this part of the stunt, to go rack up and get hired to do a perfect stunt performance, to do this on round number 5.
Compete to win. Give us some stuff.
Because am I gonna have to do this to be preferred as the student of this event? Here it comes. Oof. That could be giving a 1 piece of leap mark. Here comes the loop.
Superb smash.
Change positions. Alright, let's try this and have a different approach. Just gonna have to do a back on track for doing this part of the matter of perspective to see how it perfectly to get up and increase the score points much more faster.
Great 360.
Okay, looks like that could be causing a waste of time.
Going in circles.
Okay, well, never mind that. Just gonna have to keep focusing on the objective, folks. I know be creative to do this stunt is gonna be take some time and go doing some best performance.
Brakes failed.
Okay, that's a brakes failed check. Pull out the stop sign and raise it up.
Wings of an angel.
There we go. That's 51,000 adds with 360 points with 1,000 altogether.
Are you a jet pilot?
There we go. 720 air spin. Still got enough time in about a minute and 50 seconds left.
With us?
Come on. Just gonna have to keep that good monster school bus to be in progress, to be hold together.
Best drift ever.
Okay, going recovery drift. Now go for the front flip by 7 to 20. Back flip and combined with a Missy flip. Precision and hold it in and get back on track.
Flawless jump.
Okay, now it's about to go for the rush in about 1 minute left. Time to pass this exam and go proceed on to stunt event number 2. You guys really gonna have to do some tricks and skills, and always gonna have to keep a good reminder on the clock. That's how only purpose when you're racing in a stunt event is all you need to do is gonna have to build your own skills and do some main progression to be on the main forward onto the course layout.
Better be quick.
So I have to hurry up. There's no time to be stalling.
Are you a jet
That would be a
pilot?
bad thing. Okay, well, that could be going a bit sloppy. And just gonna have to skip that part to be on attempt 2 and go for a new one. Alright, time to go attempt number 2 and put up a new exam to be going racing in stunt session.
Many moves. Let the
gonna have to work my way and do some tricks and skills to see how perfectly to go in general. But I'm so very good to be driving with this Volkswagen Semibus in the Monster Truck Edition is pretty much more kick butt and doing a best serve as a racing exam. So here it comes. Time to go maximum Misty Flipped.
Great 360.
Okay, well, a bit much more closer, but gonna have to keep a good amp up to be slamming in and back on track. Still got enough time in about 3 minutes. Gonna have to do this temporarily.
Donut.
Now going in circles.
Perfect donut.
Perfect landing and going solid clear.
Brakes fail.
Alright, now just going to go down and do with my strategy to commence with a perfect answer. Okay, let's go with pace of the UDRS. Now that's a good Misty Flip with a front flip as a combined total.
Great 360.
Okay, that's a good point to be rack up. High speed, double check, and do some more flips.
Flawless jump.
360 front flip marked. Gonna have to go all the way and keep up with some crazy flipping is going front.
Best drift ever. Wings of an angel.
Okay, going in. Gonna have to keep a good grinding to do some short time. Okay, looks like that could be giving a tough to hurt. Still got some giant size of wheels.
Are you a jet pilot?
Okay, it's tempting. All's in, safe, and simple. Now going for having a single backflip, touchdown, and slam on the wall. And here it comes. One crossing through the star, and final finishing on the backflip. Oh yeah, looks like I just finally did it. One stunt event cleared, 300,000 followers has now been earned. And even to have a good outcome on for only one event that adds up to have 142,590 points is now going A+. A+ is now going a bit average when going up by over 100,000 points is all clear before the platinum is now going well placed in 9,954 place as the countdown for the event is now going to commence in 23 hours left to go. Only two events to go. Only 2 more events to go, you guys. Just give me one moment. Only 2 more events to go. One rallycross and combo event on the Alpha Grand Prix will be stay on standby after putting up on round 8 by using with the creators Takaencho Ice Hunter. So here comes the best of the best, round 8 rallycross, and go for some jumps and do some skills to commence with drifting on the off-road area. And especially to have some different decoration, and even to have some vanities is now being applied on the tires, nitro, underglow, and window, with especially to have a rooftop to go for having a horn of the unicorn. Well, I know this is definitely might be calling in for having a pronounced title as a spell card from Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Well, I haven't been there because I just really might need to do some more, keep collecting with some more cards. Just hang on one second, folks. I just messed up my rehearsal act during this continuation. Just give me a moment. I just got way too much expression.
Compete to win.
Just give me a deep breath. Well, only 2 more events to go. Well, only 2 more events to go. Rallycross and combo event on the Alpha Grand Prix for only 2. Well, only 2 more events to go. Just to have Rallycross and Alpha Grand Prix is now being unchecked. So I had to go proceed and continue on and take place in round number 8 by using for the creators Taka Encho Ice Hunter. Just to have 1 Rallycross vehicle to be doing 1 vehicle selection by the recommend. Just to have 1 extra vanity is now adding up on the tires, underglow, nitro, windows, and a unicorn is now going well applied onto the rooftop. Just to have a maximum per level on 230 that contains with 718 horsepower with a top speed 174 miles per hour to go semi-expert in the handling. So let's go for an ice cream on round 8 and do a best of the show to go for only one part of the stunt event. So let's find out and give it a go.
May the winner win. Show us action. The event is open.
Here it comes. Looks like this could get much more pretty excited out there to see an ice cream truck rallycross racer in action.
That sure hurt.
Well, that might get a little bit hurt. Well, I don't know how this event is going to be a bit much more crazy out there to be as a one part of the combo event, and looks like that might be going a bit extreme crazy out there to see one rallycross racer in the 8th round. Only on motocross and monster truck discipline, just to have one rallycross event is now being temporary for this part of the team summon.
Flawless jump.
So gonna have to find out to see which purpose of the strategy when I come here. Just gonna keep smashing with some points crate. Okay, gonna have to keep going. Take that jump. Now, gonna have to choose which direction to smash up some crates. Well, doesn't matter. Am I gonna have to keep going this all the way? Give that nitro a combo and one flawless jump. There we go. Looks like almost there to be on the halfway mark and 50% by area checkpoint clear. Here it comes. Airborne stunt. Alright, looks like I'm on a roll and do some more jumps. Gonna have to beat the rocks and obstacles as well to be proceed. Okay, now gonna have to do the stunt of the drift. Well, at least this might have to come in handy.
Top notch.
Only down to 2 minutes left. Gonna keep building up with some more points.
Are you a jet pilot?
Here it comes. One ice cream unicorn on the stunt. Coming right up.
Still with us?
Oof. Okay, that's gonna leave a mark to have that kind of a poor clumsy stunt.
Got to duck.
Okay, well, this could get much more crazy out there, folks. Time to go looping around on the platform. Oh boy, this is gonna get crazier to see this. I can't wait to see how this stunt technique is going all out all day. Take a look, you guys. I'm doing this. Just gonna have to keep cruising and looping around. Well, someone else would leave a comment because someone else would like to call me a show-off. How you like them apples? Okay, well, no time to slacking up. Just to have 10 seconds to be on the deadline. Haha, yes! Saved by the call, and almost to be racked up onto the main points to go clear by over 40,000 points that added up with 3,470 points. 45,000 bucks earned, and one stunt event is now going up in 118,526 points. How crazy is that, you guys? One ice cream truck rallycross racer is doing one crazy loop. This is going crazier than I ever expected to be. But something else that is going to be way more crazier after one rallycross event from round 8, one Alpha Grand Prix, combo event, and go for round 1. Let's get it on and prepare yourself. This will be the final event in this part of the game deemed summon, folks, because week number 7 is about to be finished towards the end until week number 8 as the final for the update on the USB Tour next and cities as well from episode 1 and 2. So which Alpha Grand Prix race car should I have to go with? Well, it takes all 8GB cars is now going to be well put up onto the main recommendation. But how about I should rather have to go back and use for the Proto Concept Spirit Racing 2023 is now going right over onto the finish line after the Roswell escape at the very beginning. Just like that, and this spring a pattern is going all together. Now let's see how one Alpha Grand Prix racer will have to take that stunt and try to do some best skills to go advanced and awesome. So here goes nothing. This could get much more pretty faster and going much more all-in stunt. Crazier to be expected, folks. But in the meantime, I know you guys really think about the plays that could be going much more easier to be doing some more points to be racked up. That could be a perfect idea that might have to come up with a perfect way to go quicker by the improvement. Well, at least that could be giving a wipe out. So now let's give it a go onto the checkpoint. And let's try it and see how it goes. Well, not so bad, right? Just gonna use the right side and then get back on time multiple times. Okay, that's 33,000. Just gonna keep a good watchful eye on the clock. Stalling does not count as a cup of tea. Okay, that's 53,000. Gonna have to keep going and go all the way.
Are you a jet?
65,000. That's 70,000.
Wings of an angel.
Come on, just going to keep farming more.
Are you a jet pilot?
Okay, well, I guess that should be good enough. Time to go faster and quick as a whip.
Still with us?
Well, I kind of think that reminds me of having my own Hot Wheels sets. But especially in the Crew 2 because Alpha Grand Prix cards in the game to do this part of the stunt performance. Come on, just gonna get back on track. Down to a minute left. How embarrassing to do this.
Flawless jump.
Hang on, let me start over. And let's see how it turns out to go for take 2. Okay, now let's give it a go and see how one Alpha Grand Prix racer will take the stunt and go rack up with some more high points to do the perfect method. Just going to take step by step, going faster first, and then the perfect spot is going to get much more easier to do some farming. But I know how you guys really know the place that this is going to be the perfect spot to get there. Alright, just gonna take one jump, back on track, come on, just gonna take some time to go all the way, and this is the spot right over here that everyone talked about. Maybe I'm about to go and try it out, just to have one quickest way to get there to do some farming.
Flawless jump.
Okay, there we go. Main objective complete. Gonna have to keep going more. Just gonna keep a good lookout for only a reminder in about 2 minutes or 10 seconds.
Are you a jet pilot?
That's 43,000. Gonna keep farming. Almost to be at 50,000 points, folks. There we go. Just going to keep doing this, and then keep a good watchful eye on the clock. 60,000. Almost at 70,000.
Flawless jump.
70,000. Almost at 75,000 points. That should be good enough. Gonna have to keep going and keep follow the route to have that sprint course to do some tricks and skills. Okay, that could be quite way too much speed. Well, I kind of say this because Alpha Grand Prix cars is doing much more good in the game, especially for the combo event that reminds me of having my own Hot Wheels set. But it is quite very good for my childhood, but especially to be moving on and do some best moments to go live streaming as a YouTuber to be played in the Crew 2. So time to go proceed and get focusing to be in the main time in about over a minute and 7 seconds. Gonna have to keep going because all that farming work is doing some quickest time to get there by the method. So here it comes. Cleared on the straightaway. Okay, well, change of plans. I might need to get over on below ground. It's only down to 30 seconds left. Gonna have to keep going.
Better be quick.
Time is the essence for this stunt event on the final stage.
What a stunt!
And there we go. Make my way. Going towards the finish line is now doing one last grand finale. Touchdown and cleared by having a perfect finish on round 1. Wow, I cannot believe it. 103,000 points is now going total to be in 599 points. Well, exactly to have a good total to be at least a bit, but here is the first attempt is now going all clear. Just to have a one big effort point out there to have 6 events and 3 skills all together without having a follow-up catch-up is now going 100% cleared. But I mean, look at this, you guys. I'm at rank 1,699 place is now going at to be in 1,297,877 points. Very awesome. Very stuntastic, and job well done for week number 7 in episode 2 of the 8 Motorflix season during the continuation of the USB Tour next. So what do you guys think about participate 6 events that is going to be racing and stunt performance to do all kinds of tricks and skills? To me, Monster Truck Edition on the Volkswagen Kombi High School Edition is going way much more pretty excited out there to have a school bus style variation to go in session. Just to have one stunt event is now doing a serve as a racing exam to do this tricks and skills for only one part of the 5th round to be in the West Coast in Yosemite. For the second one, Alpha Grand Prix Discipline in round 1 in Grand Canyon is going to be a faster, tougher, and a bit crazier to do some racking up points to go serving as a temporary farming. Some other players just really did all that skills and tricks to go increase for having a high advantage to go for the number 1 rank. But somehow, it is quite very good and serving for the quickest way to get over there by over 150,000 points. For round 8, the creator's Takenjo Ice Hunter is now actually to have the best time to go for the Grand Canyon to be in the mountain states. Well, somehow it is going to be quite doing exactly to see. Hang on one second, folks. Someone else just got interrupted. I just really might need to try this again. So what do you guys think about participate on 6 events and 3 skills in the game? For me, Monster Truck on the Kombi High School Edition on the Volkswagen is a very good one to have a returning vehicle from episode 2 from Motorflix Season 2. It takes a lot of skills, stunts, and perfection, and even to have a quickest way to do some first part of the method to go up and higher by around in 150,000 points. Just to be well placement to be in 142,590 points in one part of the session and going yet to be updated for each part of the different attempt after putting up with some first attempt when fail without reaching the finish line on time. For event number 2 on round 1 as a combo event for the Alpha Grand Prix Discipline. Fastest way to get there and keep racking up with some main points is going much more higher by over 150,000 points. But adding up to have 4,597 points is now yet to be checked, and placement is now going to be labeled as complete. Especially to have Drift Discipline on Dominion Forsberg number 6 on the Nissan 350C Roadster driven by Forsberg Racing. But it was alright. It takes a lot of good skills to do some drifting by clean and purposes to go all out drifting to keep a good exact line and keep going twisted turns and going much more exactly on the inside of the apex. It takes a lot of skill, perfection, and doing some more speed with nitro all together by having a total chain combo. And especially to have one best part to be on the air race discipline is doing the best stunt of the performance. Take place to be in Arch Park Trail by using the P51 Mustang Striga is going old-fashioned to be on the heavy handling. So I did my best and survived as a very good clear ace pilot to have good clear for only one main part of the checkpoint and go faster up to be in the skies. But after all kinds of different events and best moments when you participate in the game as a live summon is going to be a best of the best and stunt of the best. So open days is coming before the next event to be finishing up after week number 7, the final week, and the next update that we have to find out soon enough to get these 3 kinds of cards to be labeled as the silver, gold, and platinum rewards, along with the bronze is now putting up on the Nitro Chemist for the Rallycross discipline. Let's have a good check and go for the preview. It's now going to have all kinds of force vehicle is now set and good to go. Well, I can't say this because the Green Flash edition of the Porsche Carrera GT is now coming back, is now being labeled as a prize reward, along with the KTM 450 Rally and Ferrari F12 Berline Enta is about to be coming up and go for the rerun ever since from the last season. Well, I can't say this, you guys. This will be the 3-card collection for this part of the next summon. It's about to be coming up and go wrap this up before at the end of the video. So, I'll have to come back at any time in about 23 hours left before open days will be start to be open until June 28th will be scheduled to be on Wednesday. But after all, that was a lot of fun out there and I'm about to go again anytime, any place. Thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2 folks. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like Deepernet Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.